Well, welcome back, and joining us now this morning, we've got Doug and Kristen Perry from Bake Maine, which has 2 locations, one that's in Portland and one in Wells. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love your cafe. We're so happy to have you on the show.
Well, thank you. We're very happy to be here.
Yeah, so to start things off, how did you guys get into your pastry and bakery business?
Well, I've liked pastries since I was small.
Yeah.
Baking with grandma, and honestly, like watching Julia Child on PBS and wanting to do the same thing and talking to my kitchen window like it was a TV studio audience. So always wanted to do it, and went into baking, into college, and decided that the dream was to always open our own place eventually, and now it's happened.
Wow, that's so exciting.
I love it. You guys have an assortment of pastries, and they smell delicious too for folks at home.
So good.
So what kind of pastries does Bake Maine offer?
So we do a lot of like French technique pastry, so a lot of croissant. We have a guava and cheese and a plain, a chocolate. We do almond ones, pistachio. We make scones, brioche, so the cinnamon bun, and we do like a breakfast brioche. And then we do cookies and brownies and tarts and all kinds of other cakes and torts as well.
Yum. And I know you guys also do, you're on the savory side as well.
Yes, mostly him.
Yes, and what kind of savory foods do you guys offer as well?
So we do a lot of soups and sandwiches. We try to be different with our stuff. We don't want to do what everyone else is doing. So some of the stuff is kind of turkey and avocado, ABLT, but we try to put a little twist on it. Like we don't use lettuce, we use spinach, and we use arugula, stuff like that.
Any favorites on the menu?
Well, right now we have this harvest melt that everyone's ordering. It's a fig jam, bacon, cheddar,
Apple.
So good.
arugula, apple.
So good.
Yeah, it's on fire right now.
Ooh,
Yum.
yummy.
Delicious. So when did you guys start selling pottery at the cafe? Because you're Bake Maine, right?
Yes. You want me to take this one? So it was Portland Pottery Cafe for like 13 years. And they were together with Portland Pottery, which is right next door.
Okay.
So when they were looking to sell the business, part of the deal was like, we still want the pottery to be in here. So when we opened as Bake Maine, we opened as Bake Maine Pottery Cafe to keep the awesome connection with Portland Pottery next door and have this beautiful art and local artisans displaying their work in the bakery. We're like, this is great, we love this. So we just kind of kept it going when we took over.
And it looks great in there too. You guys place them so strategically, everywhere, and it's gorgeous in there too.
It's such
it
fun
really is.
art to have on the walls, and we don't have to worry about looking for other stuff, and people get to buy it and peruse.
Fun.
That's
Right.
cool.
So all the pottery in there is for sale.
Yep.
Anybody can walk in and
Yep,
buy that as well?
Absolutely, yep.
Amazing.
Very nice. And I know you guys do different classes there sometimes at Bake Maine. I know you guys have a cookie decorating one as well,
We do,
right?
yep, and we brought some cookie displays. That's going to be for our May cookie class.
Ooh.
So people can come in, and it's like a couple hours. We have treats and snacks, but we do, I work with my friend Ashley, who owns Mainly Cookies out of Wells. And we do step by step, so everybody can learn how to do cookies just like that, which is kind of cool. We've tried to do them in Portland. We haven't had enough feedback to like actually have the classes there yet, but we've run them in Wells every month.
Oh, wow. When is the May one coming up?
So it's May 30th from 5 to 7.
And how do
on a
people
Friday.
get into doing this?
Yep, so you can sign up by emailing us directly at bakemaine@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Amazing. What other events do you guys have coming up in general too?
In general, I mean, we are going to be super busy this weekend for Mother's Day. We always do a lot of extra treats and specialty items and that kind of stuff, so that will definitely be a little bit crazy.
We have a couple dinners scheduled in July and June. We do, my sous chef is from Mexico, so we do like a pico night.
Ooh.
We've done it a couple times in Portland. We've done it a bunch of times in Wells. So I don't know the exact dates of those yet, but they'll be coming up soon.
Oh, very exciting.
Amazing.
So you guys mostly are open, breakfast and lunch,
Yes.
but occasionally do you guys do the dinners
Every
as
now
well?
and then.
Dinners, yeah.
Because it's fun and it gives us something new to play with and try, and not always
Fun.
the same thing every day all the time.
Well, Christian and I actually went there one time, and
Yes.
you guys had amazing food, and we got some of the coffee too. But we
awesome.
did notice, I want to quickly go back to the pottery stuff. We
Sure.
did notice that there was a library
Yes.
in the back corner. Do
Yes.
you want to talk a little bit about that?
So both locations have this because it's very near and dear to our hearts. We love to read. We're from a family of readers. So both locations has a free library. Take one, leave one. If you don't have one to leave, you can still take one. But yeah, it's just kind of a gathering of if you have a book you've read and are done with and want to pass on, leave it there. And if you see one you like, grab it. We also have like coloring books and crayons for the kiddos if they come in and they don't have something to do.
Oh, awesome. And, I saw on your Instagram that you guys have this Teacher Appreciation Week cookie
Yes.
thing going on.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's our promotion going on this week. Orders for that kind of ended yesterday. We'll still do some, but we'll also have them in store to sell on Thursday. So it's I didn't bring that one, but it's like a to-go coffee cup with our logo on it that we're combining with a gift card for Bake Maine. So you can buy the package together, and we're encouraging people to buy them for Teacher Appreciation Week.
Oh, awesome. Sounds like a great gift for your teacher.
I think so.
You know, teachers always need coffee, too.
Right,
We gotta
absolutely.
stop
And
by and
cookies.
get
You got to get that sugar to get through the day.
That's right.
And I can just say that these smell delicious. For anyone who's interested in going to or visiting your cafe, where are you guys located? What are your hours? What days are you open to?
Sure. So Portland is right at 122 Washington Avenue, and it's every day except for Thursday, and it's 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then in Wells, we're down at 2178 Post Road, which is right on Route 1, and that is 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Awesome.
Fun. And then one more question too. What are your guys' favorite items to make or to eat? Do you guys have like a favorite, or find that a lot of people order a lot of one thing?
For pastry, honestly, I love making all of it. We do French macarons when I have time. That one's I don't always get to as much as I want to, but I try to do those especially for holidays and stuff. But I love making those because they're super versatile. You can play with flavors really well, and they're really just fun and delicate, and I love making those. But savory.
Savory, we've been doing breakfast bowls lately.
Ooh,
and playing around with
okay.
that. So I've been having a lot of fun with those. You know, we do like a Mexican style one, and then we have a corned beef bowl. So we're gonna keep playing with those. They've been selling really well.
Awesome. And what are some of the most popular items that customers tend to be ordering?
So we've had a couple things on the menu for 8 years now.
Yeah.
2 different cafes. The turkey avocado is by far the most popular, with the ABLT close behind. Chicken salad, I brine it. Citrus brine, chicken salad.
The biscuit breakfast
biscuit
sandwich will
breakfast
always
sandwich.
be like the top seller.
Yum.
Wow.
I love a good biscuit.
Yes, and I worked like 7 different recipes before we
Ooh.
landed on this one, so
Ooh.
it is tried and true biscuit recipe.
Yum.
I've always wanted to try your guys' lunch options too. When I'm there getting your delicious pastries and your wonderful coffees and lattes, but I've always looked at you guys like you guys have a lot to offer too for lunch, or I guess a late lunch too.
Yeah, we
Yum.
try to. We try to have a variety enough that somebody can find something. And for Portland, we have online ordering, so you can always order ahead and then come in and grab it.
Fabulous.
We're working on that for Wells.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And before we wrap things up here,
Sure.
where can people go if they want to find out more information, like your social media or your website?
Yep, we're on social media as Bake Maine, but we also have our website is just bakemaine.com.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Kristen and
guys.
Doug from Bake Maine, for joining us this morning.